The very first 2026 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport is here in its top trim level, the SEL R-Line Black. Yes, we blacked out the spec. We have the top trim when it comes to all the options and goodies, and we need to know what's new for the 2026 model year. So no further ado, let's check this thing out here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we have our first 2026 Atlas Cross Sports that have just landed. And of course, I gotta start you guys off big with the SEL R-Line Black. Yes, the black trim level, blacking out the SEL top trim level spec. So with no further ado, the Stormtrooper spec is right behind us. Let's see what this thing is all about for the 2026 model year. Now, big shout out, per usual, to Volkswagen Brandon here in Florida for letting me take a spin around this SEL R-Line Black. Now, we know that you guys have been supporting the channel so well. 1.8 million views for the lifetime of the channel, which is just over a year and a half old. So with that said, you guys are supporting us, we want to support you. You come shop with Volkswagen Brandon in Florida, tell your sales specialist or the manager the coupon code Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates, they will give you $500 off your next Volkswagen Brandon vehicle. $500 just for saying Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates, so they know that you guys are one of the supporters of the channel. We appreciate the love you guys show. We want to show it right back. So underneath the hood, new year, same muscle when it comes to the Atlas's power. And we're talking about 4Motion all-wheel drive, turbocharged intercooled 16-valve inline-4 engine with an iron block, aluminum head, and direct fuel injection. Now that's going to give you 269 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque paired with the 8-speed automatic transmission. So what does that mean when it comes to performance? Well, we're looking at a 0 to 60 time in 6.7 seconds, a quarter mile time in 15.1 seconds, and a top speed at 120 miles per hour. When we mention dimensions for the 2026 Atlas, well, we're looking at an overall wheelbase of 117.3 inches. We do have a length between 195.5 and 195.6 inches. We have a width at 78.3 inches, and we have a height between 67.8 and 68.1 inches with a total curb weight between 4,400 and 4,600 pounds. Now here in Opal White Pearl paint, the first 2026 model year. If it looks unchanged for this model year, it essentially is. Most of everything has been carried over. For the SE with technology trims and up, well, those factory installed HomeLink mirrors will allow users to program its 3 buttons to open the garage door or operate other cloud-based home devices. That's been translated to the 2026 model years. But everything else you essentially know from the Atlas Cross Sport has carried over. So you guys will see, we do have, again, that Opal White Pearl paint showing off in the Florida sun. Then you guys will also see right up front Volkswagen logo. Now we do have the integrated LED light bar that goes right above that. We will see that illuminated very shortly. With this whole trim, you guys will see also the horizontal gloss black grille, functional feed through here as well, all throughout, and of course the R-Line badging, letting you guys know what trim we're working with here today. Now this LED light bar will flow right into the DRLs. Switchback turn indicators between bright, white, and amber, and we do have our high beams and low beams here when it comes to our IQ lighting. You guys will see these illuminated very shortly. Now come down, you guys will also see the Opal White Pearl paint will come down to the side blade, and then that's integrated in gloss black. Gloss black insert will go directly in front here, breaking up the 2 paint colors, and then coming down to the lower half, you guys will also see gloss black when it comes to the front lip, integrated sensors, and then a functional feed through there as well. Take a step back, look at it all. It looks gorgeous for the 2026 model year. Now check out the side profile. Big haunchy lines, a lot of aggressive road presence when it comes to this setup. Now you guys will see that the black trim level will definitely show off when it comes to here, because you guys will see the 20-inch black painted alloy wheels. All right, center cap done with the VW logo there. And then you guys will also see we have all season tires to help wrap this wheel up together. Now you guys will also see the plastic cladding integrated right there as well, helping protect the paint. And then come up front, look at the Cross Sport badging here with the gloss black backing. And then we do have the insert on the side skirt done in gloss black as well, completing this trim also with the beautiful black metallic look on the mirror cap. That just looks gorgeous. Opal White Pearl when it comes to the door handles, and then we have black moldings around the windows, B pillar and C pillar with Black roof rails, of course, big panoramic glass roof. You will see that in just a moment with the black shark fin antenna and the Opal White Pearl spoiler with gloss black around that and the side blades. This is just a beautiful look when it comes to the side profile of the 2026 model year. What do you guys think when it comes to this Atlas Cross Sport SEL R-Line Black? Now the rear profile is where it's at when it comes to this Atlas Cross Sport, because would you look at that? I mean, it just looks so good for multiple reasons we're gonna get into here, because first things first, you guys will see we do have the integrated third brake light right up top here, all right, in that spoiler, looking brilliant, all right? And then we come down. You guys will also see we do have the VW logo that does illuminate. We'll see that illuminated very shortly. But the real kind of star of the show here is the LED light bar that goes from one side to the next, seamlessly flowing across the length of the vehicle. Now with that underneath, you have the black insert that will also show off because of the fact that we do have the R-Line Black here. Now you guys can also see that we do have coming down in that, like that light bar there right underneath is that Atlas script right there as well, looking really cool. And then of course, also in gloss black, you guys will see the SEL badging and 4Motion, that you guys know we have all-wheel drive. Now coming to the lower half here, you guys will also see that that gloss black carries over on the side profile here to match up with the symmetry here. Same with symmetry, we're going with the very horizontal length of the width of the rear reflector here in red to match up the light bar as well with the integrated sensors there as well. And then the whole rear diffuser is done in gloss black. This looks premium here with the Fox cutouts for the exhaust in gloss black as well, the shark fin rear diffuser, and the tow hitch here where we can tow 5,000 pounds because we have the 4Motion all-wheel drive setup. This is just one beautiful setup when it comes to the Atlas Cross Sport. I love the rear of this vehicle, especially in this trim level. What do you guys think? And when it comes to cargo volume, well, we have tons of room in this Atlas Cross Sport, and we get right off the bat 40 cubic feet of space. Yes, you heard that right, 40, just by opening up the rear hatch. Now, if we were to fold down that 60-40 rear folding split on the seats, we're looking at 78 cubic feet of space if you want this entire width as stowage. It is just insane. Now, we do have the cargo cover here, as you guys will see. Part of our option here to help protect a couple of things. LED light on both sides here. All right, 12-volt plug-in right there. You guys will also see we can have a couple of additional options. First aid kit, roadside assistance kit, extra storage on both sides as well. Right in these little pockets, we do have the cargo mat here to protect the carpet in the back. And then of course, a false floor, lift that up. We have run flat tires, so we don't necessarily need a spare, but we do have the tools to get you back on the road as safely as possible with a couple of extra cargo spaces there as well. And then you have a one-touch close when it comes to the tailgate there. What do you guys think when it comes to cargo on this 2026 Cross Sport? Now, when it comes to fuel economy, we're looking at 22, 20, 26. That means 22 combined city and highway, 20 for the city, 26 for the highway, and regular fuel can go inside of this Atlas Cross Sport. Now, as promised, I wanted to show you guys the illumination when it comes to the beautiful Atlas Cross Sport, because you guys can see the VW logo front and center is illuminated. Matches up with the LED light bar up top that we talked about, going right into the headlight units, DRLs, switchback turn indicators between bright white and amber, high beams and low beams look brilliant. Now you guys will also see we do have the amber turn indicator right there in the black house mirror cap. And then of course in the rear, the tail lamp bar with the turn indicators here, going all the way across, illuminated logo for the VW badge in the back as well. This is a beautiful look when it comes to the 2026 Atlas Cross Sport. Now here we are inside the 58 cubic feet of space of Titan black leather interior, aluminum gloss black, all the good feels inside of this interior. Big panoramic roof, letting in all the natural light. As you guys can see, stitching all throughout with perforated leather on the seating. It's as comfortable as it looks, I promise you guys, as I'm sitting in now, just really just kind of engraved and engulfed in this cockpit. It's just, this is a great place to be. Okay, so first things first, let's go to the door paneling here, because you guys will see when it comes to the door, we do have soft touches up top, all done in black with our bezel insert here and aluminum door handle with our lock and unlock there. You guys will see we do have solid when it comes to the soft touches and preparation when it comes to the soft touches on the door card. You guys will also see stitching on the door card as well, and then the armrest will carry over with soft touches and more stitching there. We do have our mirror controls, window controls there as well with window lock, and then we have our trunk release here as well with the speaker grille. Aluminum side sill here as well, aluminum for the dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal, and we do have floor branded Atlas mats here, all weather. Close these up, and you guys will see we do have the flat bottom steering wheel you guys know and love from these Volkswagen models with the VW logo front and center on the airbag. You will see stitching all throughout, and then we do also have that nice silver trim when it comes to the overall 3-spoke design and that R badging front and center in gloss black. Now you guys will also see we do have a manual adjust telescopic steering wheel, so we can lock this into place however we want. We do have paddle shifters mounted to the back of the steering wheel so you always know where they are. And then you guys will see we do have driver assistance here with our high beam controls, and we do have controls to our windshield washers right there as well. Now when it comes to the overall buttons on the steering wheel, you guys will see on the left hand side we do have radio controls to turn up and down the volume, and we have our cruise control settings when it comes to overall drivability. The right hand side, we have radio controls to change our stations. We also have our heated steering wheel control and hands-free voice controls, but we also have control over our digital instrumentation right up front here as well. So we have a couple of different layouts and views that we can do by pressing view. You guys can see the layout changes there. We got our navigation front and center, all right, or we have our driver assistance front and center, however we might like it. Another view right here as well, and then we go back, if we press it again, to the dials. Now with that said, the speedos on the side can also be customized with what you want to see. All right, operating temps on that side, we'll put it over there, press right over here, and we can do acceleration here as well. So a couple of different ways you can set this whole setup up exactly how you want to customize it. Now with that said, we also will see this nice inserted bezel here with the styling right over the instrument cluster, and you guys will also see our HVAC vents here with the aluminum trim. We also have gloss black when it comes to the insert on the dash, and then solid touches and perforated touches on the dash with the white stitching to match up with the door paneling here as well. We do have our nice haptic touch when it comes to our lighting controls for low beam lights. All right, you guys will also see we do have max front and rear when it comes to our HVAC there as well. Now, this is our Volkswagen Digital Cockpit Pro setup when we come to our 12-inch screen. As you guys will see here, very intuitive, very customizable, and as you guys can see, the graphics are wonderful on this. The graphical user interface is just great. At the touch of a button, you can do almost anything you guys need to do when it comes to this setup. And then you guys will also see we do have our heated and ventilated seats already fixed right here to the screen. But we can do tons of things on this. I mean, you guys know this system and love it. It's great. Now you guys will also see integrated right here into this gloss black bar here, all right, for the insert. We do have our dual zone climate controls here as well, all right, but we have a physical climate screen that we will get to in just a moment with radio controls right here, and we can also turn off the screen. Now coming across, you guys will see that same pattern all the way out through the dash with gloss black coming through as well. And then again, the soft touches, the perforation, and the stitching there as well with the glove box with plenty of space there. Now, when we come down here, you guys will see we have a couple controls that's going to control some things up top here, like our driver assistance. We can bring that up. All right, our parking menu there, just so you don't have to put it in reverse, you can bring up the parking menu right away. Our drive mode selector, press that. You got eco, comfort, sport, custom, off-road, and snow for your driving modes. And then our climate screen I talked about, where we can bring up our climate controls, smart, classic, air care. You can do it all here with your dual zone climate, heated seats, ventilated seats, with the hazard button right there as well. Now in this floating center console, you guys will see we have a lot of extra space down here, which is really cool. And then we do have the nice soft touches here with the nice stitching there, all right, and gloss black on the top half. Now we do have a door, and this door is covering up our USB-C plugins with our wireless phone charging there as well. We do have our cup holders here. Volkswagen key, as you guys know and love it, for the premium key fob. So you have remote start, your panic button, lock, trunk release, and unlock, and then chrome around with VW logo, and we do have a physical key right here in case the key fob battery dies. We can get to a physical key. Now, we do have our gear selector here. We can go between drive, neutral, reverse. Reverse will bring up that backup camera. And then P for park, where we have our engine start stop right here. Our electric parking brake is right here. Extra storage here. Large armrest here with the white stitching. Open that up. And you have another USB-C plug-in with a lot of extra storage. Now, when we look up top, you guys will also see we have a digital rear view mirror here with HomeLink controls. All right, look up top. We also have our SOS button. We have our sunshade slider here where we can just slide, close that up. One slide. We can do the same with the glass there. We got our dome light, floodlights, everything like that up top. And then you guys will see huge visors, mirrors, and lights on both the driver and passenger side. So a lot of the great things you know and love about the 2026 Volkswagen Cross Sport is here, and I love the spec. It is beautiful. It is exactly what you guys would want out of this flavor, but I want to know what you guys think about this Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. Now, hopping in the rear, we have 53 cubic feet of space, and as you guys can see, tons of knee wiggle room as we'll hop in just a moment and sit on these beautiful leather titan black seats with the stitching here as well and perforation throughout the seating. This is beautiful. Now, hopping inside, we have all-weather mats to protect the carpet, and look at this. I can extend my legs almost fully out when it comes to this 53 cubic feet of space to be very comfortable back here like no other. Now, you guys will see we have storage on the backrest of both the driver and passenger side. We do have our HVAC vents here as well with heated seat controls here. And then we do have USB-C plug-in and 115 volt right there as well. Tons of room when it comes to the floor space. Even with that transmission tunnel, it's not that high up. So you can really sit three back here super comfortably. Now, we do have armrest with cup holders integrated in right there as well. Look up top. Big panoramic roof letting in all of that natural lighting. And then you guys will also see in the door paneling here, we do have the manual privacy shade here, or sunshade, however you want to use it. And then you guys will also see we do have our nice trim insert around the bezel here with aluminum for the door handle here, speaker grille there. We do have soft touches when it comes to the door cards with stitching, and then perforated soft touches when it comes to the door card as well. And then on the armrest, soft touches with stitching there as well. We do have our window controls, and we do have our speaker grille here, extra storage there as well. Dome light right up top, LED dome light. This is a wonderful spot inside of the back of the 2026 Cross Sport. Now let's break down the 2026 Atlas Cross Sport SEL R-Line black sticker with the Opal White Pearl exterior paint, titan black leather interior, 8-speed automatic with Tiptronic 4Motion all-wheel drive transmission. We start life at $50,560. After a couple additional options and our $1,475 destination charge, we're looking at a total price of $53,688. Now, how do we get there? Well, our Opal White Pearl exterior paint is $455, but our titan black leather interior is no charge, free, included in the price. Now, the VW prepaid scheduled maintenance contract is $305. The Monster Mat set of 4 with the heavy-duty truck liner, $296. Our Volkswagen logo front door puddle light set of 2, $255. With the privacy cover for the cargo area, $231. And the first aid and roadside assistance kit at $111. Those are your additional options that we have on this model. Everything else you see comes standard when it comes to performance, exterior, interior, technology and convenience, and safety and driver assistance. Make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, and do whatever you need to do to see the full sticker breakdown. Even go to Volkswagen brand's website link for that breakdown. And you guys can see that we do have the warranty at 4 years, 50,000 miles. But with that said, what do you guys think when it comes to the all-new 2026 Atlas Cross Sport SEL R-Line Black? So at $53,688, what are you guys feeling about the new 2026 Atlas Cross Sport in this SEL R-Line trim? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for Volkswagen brand's website link. Their phone number is there as well. You guys can check out their inventory, give them a call, use that coupon code Ron's Rides or Ron's Rebates, and get $500 off your next Volkswagen branded vehicle. And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.